Okay, this is number 38 in section 7.4. It says to find the exact value of the trig function. So we want to find the exact value of this right here. Okay, given the following. We're given that sine u equals 5 over 13, cosine v equals negative 3 over 5, and we're in quadrant 2. Okay, the first thing I would do on this problem is I would draw a triangle for each of these, for angle u and angle v. Okay, so we're going to draw a triangle for angle u first. We're in quadrant 2, so let's go ahead and draw a triangle here. I'm in quadrant 2. Sine u is 5 over 13, so this is u right there. That is my angle. It is 5 over 13. 5 over 13 is SOHCAHTOA. That's opposite over hypotenuse. Okay, and then we should recognize that's a Pythagorean triple. That's a 5, 12, 13 Pythagorean triple. Okay, let's make sure that these are the correct positive and negatives. This is going up, so that's positive in the y direction, but this is going negative in the x direction. Okay, let's draw a triangle now for v too. So again, it's going to look like quadrant 2. And we have cosine of v, so we have v this time. Cosine of v is negative 3 over 5. Okay, so cosine is SOHCAHTOA, that's adjacent over hypotenuse. Sorry, let me draw right triangles, right angles there. Okay, and then we know that's a Pythagorean triple, that's a 3, 4, 5 triple. And again, let's put the negatives in the appropriate spot. It's negative x, so it's negative 3, and it's positive in the y, so it's positive 4. And the radius will always be positive. Okay, so given that, let's go ahead and now, let's do this problem now. Cosine u minus v. All we do is we just use the addition identity. So cosine u minus v equals cosine cosine, so it's cosine u cosine v plus, I believe, right? Yep, look at your addition identities. Yep, it's plus sine u sine v. Okay, cosine of u now. Cosine of u is adjacent over hypotenuse, so that's going to be negative 12 over 13. Cosine of v is negative 3 over 5. That was what was given to us earlier. Plus sine u now, and that we were given earlier. That's up here. That was 5 over 13. But you can look at your drawing too. And sine v, that is 4 over 5. Okay, and we simplify the fractions here, or multiply the fractions, sorry. Negative times a negative is positive. 12 times 3 is 36. 13 times 5 is 65. And then 20 over 65. They have the same denominator. 56 over 65. Okay, so these problems are not too bad. You can see that you're getting a little bit more practice on drawing your right triangles here. Again, it tells you it's in quadrant 2, so you know you're going to draw a triangle in quadrant 2. And then you got to remember this right here. So that's going to be the negative. That's negative right there because you're going negative x. And then these will always be positive, and this is positive y. And then you can see it was just more of a plug and chug kind of problem. Just got to be able to set these problems up correctly. So these problems are not too painful. It's again more about doing the plug and chug correctly.